Hiral Adyaru this side and welcome to my show, Hiral's Corner. First of all, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart कि इतने प्यार से मेरी podcast journey को welcome करने के लिए. And here we are with our second episode. Today's episode is about a young, talented artist from Sydney. And it's gonna be all musical. कहते हैं कि एक सफल पुरुष के पीछे एक स्त्री का हाथ होता है, चाहे वो कोई भी रूप में हो. लेकिन एक सफल स्त्री के पीछे, एक सफल लड़की के पीछे सबसे पहला और बड़ा हाथ होता है उसके पिता का, उसके फादर का. So let's welcome the father-daughter duo from Sydney, Kunal Bhatt and Dhanvi Bhatt. Hi Dhanvi, welcome.
Thank you.
Hello Kunal Bhai. Welcome to my show and thank you so much for joining Dhanvi and Kunal Bhai.
Thank you for having us.
How are we?
We're doing really good. Yeah, how about you? How are you?
I'm perfectly fine because you are joining me today. Thank you so much for joining us. All right. So before we start this podcast, whoever is in Sydney and related to music industry or events, who doesn't know Dhanvi Bhatt? She's a young, talented artist in Sydney. And you know what the good news is? For the first time, she is performing her first solo concert. तो आइए उनसे ही जानते हैं इस कॉन्सर्ट्स के बारे में और इसके डिटेल के बारे में. So Dhanvi, would you like to tell our audience about your concert?
I'm really excited for my very first ever solo concert. It's on the 5th of July this year.
Yes, and the tickets are available on eventbaba.com.au and it's gonna be happen on the Regency at Regent's Park. And if you're looking for the tickets, just go on the link and buy the ticket, or you can contact me on 0433 833 700 for bulk booking or for the sponsorship inquiry. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we don't want to waste any more time because I'm super excited to know everything about Dhanvi and her musical journey. So Dhanvi, when did you realize that music was your passion? When was that first time, even your father or in your family? And yeah, tell us all about your musical journey.
Thank you so much. So, I'm pretty sure it happened almost 2 years ago where I was doing like a school assignment, just like in my front room, and I was just like doing some craft for school and stuff. And I was just like, I've loved music since like when I was really young. So I've just been singing songs and everything. And then my dad, after later when I finished my school assignment, he called me over and he's like you have a voice. Like, do you want to start singing? And I was like, it sounds like a good idea, but let me think about it. So I thought about it and like I kind of just fell in love with the whole idea and it really called my name.
Right.
So I told my dad, I was like, yeah, I do want to start music and everything. And then I started taking lessons and stuff and I enjoyed it. I felt like I was at home and like I felt safe. It felt like I could just express myself and be myself.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. How did you find that, you know, as she said that you were listening, that she was singing, but when did you realize? Because see, singing एक अलग बात होती है कि आप ऐसे ही गाते हो, अच्छा गाते हो, but उसको, you know, music को एक passion की तरह आगे ले जाना. So when did you find that time? कि okay, this is the time.
I think she's been singing since a very long time at home, but we never realized that. But when I found out first time is we were on Christmas holidays and we friends playing the musical chairs and everyone was like singing on karaoke by own, and she started singing and then everybody, like, you know, she has a good voice and everybody was listening, and that first time like I realized she can sing. And then after she told, you know, she was singing and she realized, and then after like I talked with her and I find out like she can sing and she has interest in singing. So we talked together and we started her singing lessons after that, and then her singing journey started.
How beautiful.
So,
and exciting as well, yeah?
Yes, very excited.
Okay, so Dhanvi, you're just 15, right? And you're performing for the first time solo concert. You know, we want to know everything about it. Like, what are your emotions right now? How you're prepping about it? So you must be having your own musical band. And what are our audience expecting from you and your concert?
So yeah, my emotions, I'm really, really excited. I'm more excited than I am nervous. I've done many stage shows and stuff, but like I'm excited to finally do my own concert and like
Yeah.
be like it's my own. I can just do whatever I want, and I'm really excited. And I hope that everyone enjoys the concert. And some things you can expect are like for my concert, I'm gonna be singing in 6 different languages, a few songs. And I haven't really seen anyone do anything like that, so I wanted to bring something new and different.
Right.
So that's one of the aspects. And just like I hope that everyone just has a lot of fun, because I'm going to try to make it as fun as possible for people. And I
Wow.
hope that they'll really enjoy and love my music.
Wow, that's amazing. I would love to join actually. All right. Before I move to my another question to Kunal Bhai, as an anchor, when the कोई भी show में जब मैं host करती हूँ, anchoring करती हूँ, बहुत सारे show में I have seen Dhanvi performing on the stage, and I have seen Kunal Bhai as well. मेरा ध्यान धनवी पे तो रहता ही है, साथ में कुणाल भाई पे ज़्यादा रहता है, because as a father, I have seen his support, you know, the way he supports Dhanvi, that eye contact, that I'm there for you, you know, that kind of support. And that's so precious, and that is so amazing to witness that, which I have witnessed it. So Kunal Bhai, like as a father, especially with a teenager daughter, you know, how do you balance between your support and giving her that independence as well, that she can take her own decisions, what she want to do? So how do you balance all that? Like,
Look, as a father, this is also a new experience for me. As you know, as a her teenage girl, but I try to keep it balanced. You know, I always trust on her. I have full faith on her. I give her a freedom because I know, like, I trust her. You know, and as a parent, as a father, I teach her whatever it needs to be done from my side, because as a teenage girl, she doesn't know so many things. So I teach her whatever I need to do, and we talk a lot.
Yeah.
We travel a lot because she has been performing many stages and all this. So
Right.
we have spent time together. Lot of time we have spent together.
Yeah.
So we know each other. We talk too much, and whenever, like, I am also learning from her as well. You know.
True.
There's
It's
the
together,
new
you are
thing, yeah.
growing together, right?
So many things I don't know. She teaches me. So many things like I teach her. So it's like, you know, father-daughter bonding. So yeah, so we both are learning. That's what I can say.
Amazing, that's beautiful. And ये आपने बहुत अच्छा कहा कि आप भी उससे कुछ सीख रहे हो. You know, this is how you grow together. कि ऐसे नहीं है कि I am your father, you know, you should listen to me, whatever I say. But you are ready to learn something from her as well. ऐसे कभी होता है कि no, Papa, I am not doing this. हाँ, Dhanvi.
Yes, it happens so many times, you know, because see, sometimes she doesn't angry, she doesn't agree whatever I said,
Yeah.
but it's very natural, you know,
Correct.
in a common life.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know, look, I know she is very talented girl, and she has a lot of potential. So my duty is to give her a support as much as I can.
Yeah.
And that's what I am doing. And on her side, she's supporting me by doing whatever I provide her the opportunity. I create the opportunity for her.
Correct.
And she's deliver that opportunity with full potential.
Correct.
So it's like a teamwork, you know. So
Definitely.
yeah, that's what we are working at the moment. So yeah.
Nice. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Okay, Dhanvi, you have, like, you know, shared stage with so many talented Bollywood artists, right? Would you like to share your unforgettable experience and what you have learned from them? Like, which one was your, like, super duper experience?
I can't really choose one. Like
Oh.
all the artists that I've shared stage with, they've always been like a core memory, and every time I think about them, it just fills me with like the maximum amount of joy, and I want to re-experience it and everything. But I know, like, experience-wise, you can't really, like, backstage, you can't really expect anything. Like, I'm a lot more nervous in the crowd than when I am on stage.
Right.
Like, before you don't really know if you have the chance or not, because I go there holding my poster, but I'm not sure if they can even see it or if they're going to give me a chance or not. So that's what makes me more like overthink and kind of worry and nervous a little bit, like, am I going to get the chance? And am I
Right.
if I do get the chance, am I going to be able to deliver it properly? But then, like, every time that I have gotten the chance, like, as soon as like they call my name or they like give me a sign or anything, everything for me everything just stops. Like, at that point it's just me, the stage, and the singer. And like, I can't hear anyone else. I'm only thinking about like, I don't even think about anything. Like, the nervousness, everything stops, and my body
Right.
just gets really happy.
You're just in the flow.
Yeah, just in the flow.
That's correct.
So like, it feels like I'm a natural in a way.
Right. I have seen her performing with Arijit Singh, and when she was on the big screen, I was like, hey, I know her. She's Dhanvi, you know, where I was with my friends, and you did really well, because I know when you perform in front of such, you know, huge crowd is one thing, but the person जिसको आप देखकर गाना सीख रहे हो, वो आर्टिस्ट आपके सामने है, उसके सामने गाना, it's not easy thing.
It's really not. Like, just going
But-
on stage. It's
correct,
really not easy.
yeah.
But it's a really fun experience, and I wouldn't change it for like anything.
Of
I love
course.
it so much.
Okay, यही बात कर रहे हैं. Who is your favorite singer from Bollywood or any Gujarati film industry, and which is your dream collaboration you would like to do with them?
Ooh, I have a lot of singers that I like, but one of like my top artists is Shreya Ghoshal. She's
Whoa.
one of the main reasons that I started in a way, because like my first ever chance that I got was with her, and then
Okay.
that's one of the first big stages that I ever shared, and that's what made me realize, like, wow, like I really love singing so much, and like seeing that my voice is making other people happy is making me so much more happy, and I
Right.
want to continue doing that. So that's how like I got into my singing journey, and she's always inspired me. Like, her voice, I've learned so much just
Yeah.
from listening to her music.
Absolutely. She's a gem of a person as
Yeah.
well, right? I want to know that, how did you approach them? How did you get an opportunity to sing with them, like Shreya Ghoshal?
Oh, well, it's really like, it's not something you would expect anyone to do, but I kind of just like, every time we've gone to a concert, my dad usually tries to get like tickets near the stage so that they can see
Wow.
and everything, but I have like an A4 size piece of paper, and it says, I want to sing with you, please. And I don't know how, but it's worked so many times.
It says whatever you sick is sicking you.
Yeah.
Right? All right, Dhanvi, we are talking about Shreya Ghoshal. She's your favorite singer. You have shared a stage with her. Why don't you sing something for our audience?
Of course.
Whatever
it'd be
you
my
like, you know, your favorite song.
আমি যে তোমার, শুধু যে তোমার, আমি যে তোমার, मेरी चाहते तो फिजा में बहेगी, जिंदा रहेगी होके फना, तननन तुम तननन तुम तननन तुम तननन तुम, तान देरे देरे ना. Thank you.
Oh my God, I don't want to ask any more questions to her now. Such a mesmerizing voice you have.
Thank you so much.
Give me high five. You've done an amazing job. All right. चलो बात हो गई म्यूजिकल जर्नी की, हाउ यू स्टार्टेड, यू नो, यू गॉट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू शेयर स्टेज, बट इट्स नॉट ऑलवेज अबाउट रेड रोजेस, राइट? इट्स ऑलवेज हाई एंड लोज. सो तारीफ तो हमेशा मिलती है, वाओ धनवी, यू आर डूइंग गुड, बहुत अच्छा गाया, बट देर आर टाइम्स यू समटाइम्स यू गेट अ नेगेटिव फीडबैक एज वेल. देर आर डिसअपॉइंटमेंट्स, और मे बी यू फील दैट, ओ माई गॉड, आई कैन परफॉर्म मोर बेटर. Does that negative comments affect you? And if it does, how do you overcome it? Or as a father, how does he support you as well?
Yeah. Well, usually, like, a really big thanks to my dad. Most of the time, like, he controls my account and stuff for my artist account.
Right.
Right. So whatever comments and stuff, he sees. I don't have the account at all. Like,
Oh.
I show him stuff that I want to post and stuff, but he controls the account and everything.
Okay.
So most negative comments and stuff, like, I don't see them. they go to my dad, and I don't even know if I get negative comments or not, which I most likely do because it's natural.
Correct.
But my dad doesn't show me or tell me about it, right? Instead, he turns it in a way like he gives me constructive feedback in a way.
Correct.
He'll be like, oh, like, instead of doing this, next time why don't you try to do this instead to improve and make it look better and sound better. So I'm really, really grateful for that because most of the time, my dad's like a wall. He doesn't let anything negative get to me.
How cute.
Yeah. But like there's been many times where I think about it, where I'm having an off day or something and I have to perform. I still try to give my best and everything, but I go home and I think like, oh, like I could have done that so much more better. And I know, like I realize my mistakes and what I need to improve. And from that, I practice that whatever song I performed or whatever I need to work on. And I go through that a few times just to correct it and get it in my head not to do that again so that I don't make that same mistake or I can improve that mistake.
That's right. That's really good that at least you know where you want to, like, you know, you realize that you need to practice more on what you're not, so that it does not affect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to add a few things on that as well. As we know, you know, we always have good days and bad days, you know.
Absolutely.
So sometimes like we feel, you know, on stage, like particularly me, because I know her singing, I know her potential, you know. So sometimes I feel that like she hasn't delivered that she is capable of.
Correct.
So I pass that feedback to her, and we always have negative and positives, you know. But we always try to be focused on her singing, her practice. So we don't think anything else at the moment. Who does what? We are really focusing on her singing, her potential, how she can improve her singing. So we try to learn from the other artist as well.
Right.
So whenever I know like he or she is a good artist, so I know the people, I always try to contact them and try to get their guidance and advice and stuff, you know, so she can learn from there. And so
that's amazing because देखिए ना आजकल हम देखते हैं कि पूरा ज़माना सोशल मीडिया का है, स्पेशली टीनेजर्स. See, at our age we understand what is right, what is wrong. It should not affect us, the negative feedback. But when we look at teenagers, everything is likes and positive comments. So sometimes, you know, it becomes very difficult for a teenager to absorb the negativity. So it's a very good, I think it's a very good platform to share that to all the teenagers and all the youngsters, that it should not affect us, you know. It's parts and parts of life. Everything is not always positive or always, you know, red bed of red roses. So that's a very good point, I think. All right, how do you manage Dhanvi, how do you manage your studies and passion together? Because I think you must be in year 10.
Yeah.
Right? That's a very crucial time of your studies as well. क्योंकि गाने के लिए I think रियाज करना और पढ़ाई के लिए भी उतना ही वक्त देना, and everyone has 24 hours. How do you manage that?
Well, yeah, now that I am in year 10, like studies, they are a lot harder. But I just kind of like, I have a mindset where I know that it's coming. I might as well prepare for it and do it. Like I can't dodge it or anything. So I have a fixed schedule usually every day. Like I come back from school and then I usually finish all my homework and everything and whatever I have. Then I just take like an hour or something to myself. And then usually I go down to practice around 6 o'clock. 2 hours-ish I practice. And then I have like dinner and stuff. And then I just like spend time with family. Or I'll be in my room with my sister and I'm coloring, or we're watching a movie together or something. Or sometimes I'll be like looking at, even after practice, I'll go into my room and I look at everything that I need to do for like upcoming shows and everything.
Wow.
Like if I need to write song lyrics, like for my concert, we're deciding like shortlisting all our songs and I have to like listen to the songs properly and figure out their composition and stuff and really learn the song. So sometimes I usually do it at night because that's when I feel most focused because I'm just with myself, like, and I can just fully have like all the attention to myself. So I like learn a lot of stuff like that. Or like I don't like being on my devices a lot, like genuinely. No, I know it sounds like really odd, but I prefer like coloring and stuff while listening to music or watching a show while doing something. Because I like doing a lot of stuff. Like I like playing sports and stuff. I like to be active. I don't like sitting and just being on my phone a lot. Like sometimes obviously it's like human nature to do it, but not all the time. I get bored really easily.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this girl is so sorted. I need to learn organization skills from you, Dhanvi.
But it's all thanks to my mom. Like she's really organized, so I
Of
get
course.
like.
You mean your dad is not? Just kidding.
No, it's both of them. but like,
It's always, for the kids, always something to learn from both parents.
Of course,
Yeah.
of
So
course. There's
that credit definitely goes to my wife.
yeah,
And,
like she
yeah,
makes
so-
me. If I'm lazy, like I will get yelled at. Like I get in that way. I've just learned.
Yeah.
Like she's taught me to like just be organized and everything, and she helps me a lot.
Of course.
I think everyone has a part to do
Yeah,
on the life.
to
Yeah.
share in life.
So
Mother,
I'm
father,
doing
both.
my part. She is doing
Yeah.
her
Definitely.
part. So
आप अपना पार्ट कर रहे हो इसी बात से we will end and my last question here is the main reason for this podcast Kunal bhai was कि especially to follow your passion, especially a girl to go into this industry. It's all about fame, it's a showbiz kind of thing, going on a stage. There are parents who do not want to support their kids. पहले तो passion ही समझ नहीं आता है बच्चों का. जैसे आपने ढूंढा कि she's into music, she's singing nice, और वो level पर ले जाना उस बात को. What piece of advice would you like to give parents out there who is listening to you कि बच्चों के passion को किस तरह से आप support कर सकते हो? कि it's not only about studies कि आप engineer बन रहे हो या doctor ही बन रहे हो. Of course, that is studies is always important in your life, but sometimes to follow your passion also it's important. So that is for you. And Dhanvi, even you can give a piece of advice to your age, people who want to really go ahead with their passion. If they are really talented and they want to, like you just said, that how organized you are, you organize your study time, your family time, your passion, everything. So yeah, please.
Look, to be honest, I am not the expert on this, so I can't give you any advice particularly, but I can share my experience as a parent. Look, always motivate your kids and talk with them and just spend the time with the kids, and you come to know what they are interested in. And this very simple thing, you can find out very easily when you spend the time with the kids what they are interested in. And and then after you can motivate them whatever they wanted to do. For example, if they like a cricket, if they like music, or if they like any other activities like craft, painting, anything, just support them and just be with them and support them, so they are happy, you are happy, and happy life. That's what we are experiencing at the moment. So that's what we are doing. And
We can see that. Dhanvi.
Just as my dad said, I'm no professional or expert or anything, so I'm not really at a stage or level to give any proper advice. But one thing I would like to say is, if you enjoy doing something, and you're like a young age or any time, do it. Because as you get older, you don't get as much time, and like your opportunities usually tend to decrease more than they do increase. So it's a lot harder. So I feel like whatever you want to do as a teenager or as a young child, do it. It's really like, it's good for your mind, it's good for your body, your health, and the people around you. And in a way, like, you don't know where it could get you in life. Like, you could end up somewhere so big and do so much good things and help other people and inspire other people with what you do. One opportunity and one chance, and if you deliver it, it can create like such a big thing and change so many things in so many people's lives. So I feel like the more like you look into your passions and stuff, the more it'll help you in a way. And I know that like I have a lot of friends and stuff that are really, really talented too in music too. So we usually like, I support them, they support me a lot too.
How nice.
Yeah, like shout out to my friends, they're really, really supportive and everything, and I couldn't ask for better people. But like we all have a fun time when we learn different things. Like my friend who's really good at arts and crafts and stuff, she's taught me so much, and she has an interest in music too, and I've taught her so much.
Yeah.
So like,
So ensure you guys are making world a better place.
yeah, like we collaborate and do like small covers and stuff together.
Nice.
And she teaches me how to like paint and color and stuff, and do like new like show me the world of art and everything. And like I'm really grateful for that. And I feel like everyone should at least pursue or do something that they enjoy doing for themselves.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dhanvi and Kunal bhai. जैसे आपने बताया कि you guys are so busy, Dhanvi, you're so busy with all your activities and you took out time for us.
Oh, of
so thank you
course.
so much, and all the
Thank you
best
so
for
much
your
for having
future solo concert and all your future endeavors. All the
Thank
best.
you.
And thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank